Hello, people. I'm Jaby KOAY, joined by the very excited Jackie Xanadu. She's like, I want to clap too. And ACHARA card. ACHARA.
ACHARA?
I wanted to say ACHARA KIRK,
card.
and then I want to say ACHARA Prakash, and then just became ACHARA card. So ACHARA KIRK Prakash, we're going to look at Rahman meets BERKLEE, VANDE MATARAM. VANDE MATARAM. Yes. 16 of 16. I don't know what that means, but this is from Berklee College of Music.
They maybe do 16 videos, and this is the 16th out of 16.
I think so, yeah.
That's quite possible.
Yes.
So let's check this out.
Oh, wow.
It's killer on the thighs. Horse stance? It's like a deep horse stance. Still,
yeah.
That's not an easy position to be in. Patting it instead of...
Yeah, it's softer.
part going for a while, so everyone could sing with them.
So many people involved in this one.
Oh, there he is. There's the band.
Oh my gosh, she's having a fangirl moment.
Got chills.
Yeah. me
Yeah.
too. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was super
Definitely
cool.
got chills once
Yeah.
he started singing. I was like, oh!
Well, like when everybody noticed it and you just hear that massive cheer and you're
Yeah.
like, what's going on? Like, it's almost like you're there and you feel that surge of energy and you're just
yeah.
like, oh, and it just lifts you up. Oh my God. Just so you guys know, this is like an extremely patriotic song. I don't know if you got that from like just the music alone, but this is a song that anytime it turns up in like movies and stuff
Right.
like that, people are like, oh my God. We can look up the lyrics if you want. I think we saw it in Razi.
Okay. I just thought it was a beautiful song. It was
Mm.
beautifully performed. Everyone working together to create that sound, that unified sound was so amazing.
It
Well, and
really
this one had
was.
even more people involved in the other Berkeley video we watched.
Yeah,
Like
this
there
was
a
huge.
Huge.
You know, I was blown away. I like the movement at the beginning. I'd never seen that use of the cymbal before with the hands instead of using actual drumsticks or something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
sometimes they'll do that with like a padded drumstick to make a softer sound, but definitely if you're just hitting it, I don't know if you've ever hit a cymbal with your hands, but
no.
the sound that comes off is so much more muted than like a.
Well, the point of contact, yeah, but it's going to be hard. Like even hollow, you can change the sound based on the way the instruments are colliding.
I liked the build-up overall. I mean, this one like just was like hitting that crescendo. I mean, obviously this is a song that maybe, I guess based on what you're saying, it's a song that everyone's sort of familiar with.
Yeah, you can see even the audience participation when they got to the guy who was just singing, and then they're like, everyone join in, like everyone knows the words
Yeah.
to this song. It's amazing.
The only thing that bothered me when A.R. Rahman came out, everyone had their phones up. It's like
I knew you were
just
gonna say that.
just enjoy the moment. Like
People can't. They got to capture it.
yeah, like
No.
okay, here's what I do. If I'm in the moment and I don't want to like lose my participation,
Yeah.
I'll just hold it. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm gonna look
But
at
yeah,
what's
what's the
happening.
point of watching it secondarily? Like, why are you even there?
So many people do that though.
Yeah.
Like they go to their kids, you know, their kids
Recital.
recitals or whatever, and they're looking at it through this. I'm like, this right here, your actual eyes is producing a much like more lifelike
People should just learn to
experience.
bring like these stands, you know what I mean? So they
Yeah.
just prop it, and then that way they can actually watch and not think. So people usually watch them to make sure the image is like focused and still, whatever.
Exactly.
But like,
Yeah.
if I was going to a kid's recital, I would literally just bring a tripod, set it up over on the side. You can even do that for phones, you know what I mean? And that way you don't have to do anything with it. You can technically chop it later too, the beginning and the end. If,
Yeah.
you know, take a minute to get there.
Well, the other thing is, this is being recorded by Berkeley.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna
Right.
be so much better.
you don't need to use your phone. You're never gonna look at that.
But everyone
You're-
wants to be able to post it, share it. They want to have ownership over it. Otherwise, they have to wait for it to be posted or whatever. And plus, people want like the proof of like, oh my gosh, look, they're probably most of them like Snapchatting or Instagramming it, being like, oh my gosh, this is what's happening right now. Follow my life. Follow my amazingness.
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, just take a quick photo, take a quick like 15 seconds, put your phone down, enjoy the moment, because it's gonna go away. And it's like, when are you gonna have the experience again?
Yeah.
That experience will not be there ever again. So
Technology, man, it's ruining us.
but
I appreciate how diverse the whole crowd was that was performing. I mean, yeah, it's predominantly Indian, right? But I love that there's other nationalities in there as well, and everyone's just coming together with an appreciation of music, just the love of music overall, to perform this amazing song together. I think that's wonderful.
I think music is kind of a universal language anyways. You don't necessarily have to understand what is being said to have an appreciation for what you're hearing.
Totally.
You know, because like I said, like the music still invokes some sort of like emotion out of you, and if people are doing their music well enough, you don't necessarily have to know all of the words to like, you know, still feel it. Like we said, we don't know what this is. I mean, you know more about the song, but like we still get like feelings and chills, whatever, and feel some sort of connection and awareness to it.
Yeah.
It's like, that's how it's supposed to be. When you make such beautiful music, it does that. It pulls something from you.
yeah. My favorite part, besides A.R. Rahman coming out, is when they started doing the guitar. And then the dudes were singing with the guitar.
Yeah.
I thought that was just
That
a
was
neat,
unique. That was cool.
a neat transition. And it's such a, I said this before, but it's a nice confluence of sounds, because it sounds like it's one genre of music, and then they're bringing in these other instruments that are more modern, like an electric guitar or whatever. And I'm like, that's super cool, because my favorite thing is when you combine genres of music, combine instruments that you don't traditionally combine together.
Right.
Well, even just having the violins play the strings that way, they're taking a European instrument but playing it in an Indian style.
Yeah.
Because you could easily probably do that on, I don't know the names of the instruments, but there are many Indian stringed instruments which also use like a bow and a string that you can create that sound with, but they're kind of taking what they're learning at the college, presumably, and applying it to this different style of music, and it's still beautiful. Like, I think violin is probably one of the most versatile instruments in terms of the different sounds that you can get from it.
Right.
And it's like up there with the human voice, which is a pretty versatile instrument as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they have electric violins now too.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
You got all the things.
I love the way they've been adapting instruments now. This doesn't have to just be a harmonica. It can also now be electric harmonica. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Like we said with the violin, like I love that they're doing that, because it's just kind of like, it gives a whole different vibe to it. And like music in general lately, they have been kind of mashing up like two already set in stone like forms, and kind of like seeing how you can mash them up. And it's kind of cool to see how people are trying to make new sounds and bring about a new sound in music. And I really like the way they did that with this.
Can you imagine being the chick right there where A.R. Rahman comes out?
She was totally just like, oh my
Like
god.
you said, fangirl. She was fangirling.
She's
for a
like,
minute.
oh wait, I have to sing now.
Here you've been doing this music specifically in tribute to him.
Yeah.
Like, you've been putting so much of your life into that,
And then
and
he
to
comes
getting
out.
it right. Then he's right next to you. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do with myself. I think I would lock up. I would
You
completely.
would fanboy faint.
I probably would. I would
Fanboy
probably
faint.
completely like drop the ball in that moment and not know how to handle it.
I
Unless
think she nearly did.
I wouldn't be mad if she did. How do you maintain composure when you're doing things like that?
Yeah, it's like your hero is right there.
Yeah. Thank you, Berklee College of Music, for allowing us to react to this. Very, very much appreciated.
Beautiful.
Y'all check out Jackie on the social media, as well as ACHARA KIRK. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon so you get notified every time we drop another video. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, interviews. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is.
And Jackie Zender.
And
ACHARA KIRK.
peace out.